So we're going to start with a listener write-in.
Okay.
The title is Engaged After 3 Months.
Okay. Oof.
Yeah, pretty fast.
Sorry, I'll reserve judgment. Let's keep going.
No, I like it. I like it. Speak from the heart. My 24 female friend met a guy on Bumble, 24 male, in August of 2021. My friend group has met him once, and he seemed okay at first. To give a little background, my friend is the life of the party. She loves to dance and have a great time. She is very chatty and always positive. Since she started talking to this guy, she has become passive-aggressive, negative, and won't touch alcohol. Extremely out of character for her. Myself and my friends expressed our concerns for her leaving events early, lying, and just not acting like herself. She got very upset and started defending this man she barely knows. Me and my friends chose to ignore it and hoped the storm would pass and she would break up with this guy. Well, come Christmas, he proposes to her. They went on a little trip where he proposed as soon as they got to the hotel room. How romantic. And her exact words were, "I had a 32-minute panic attack on the bed before I could give him an answer." Like, excuse me? She is so deep into the honeymoon phase of this relationship, she doesn't see any of the red flags. The one time we met him, he ordered a well-done steak at a 4-star restaurant. ... She's already talking about a house and kids, and she still lives at home with her parents, and so does he. In fact, he doesn't even have a job. At first, they were going to be engaged for a few years before tying the knot. Well, now the wedding is in August, and we have no clue what to do. Please help.
Oh, wow. That is honestly worse than I thought.
It's pretty bad.
It's pretty bad. I think off the bat, I'm going to say this is a classic case of boyfriend sickness, which is one of my terms. And boyfriend sickness is a very, very serious illness, and it's on a scale from 1 to 10. This sounds like a 10 to me.
This is a 10.
This is
off the charts.
And basically, boyfriend sickness is where your personality begins to change and you start to treat your friends differently based on who you're dating. And I have actually had it 2.5 times. I've recovered, made a full recovery both times. Yeah.
Thank God.
I only had it like a 4 and a 7. But this girl obviously has it super bad. And why it's so concerning is because her personality is changing, right? The way that she's, treating her friends is different. And, the fact that the writer mentioned that she was lying, that she's leaving early, she's not hanging out with them one-on-one. Also, the fact that they've met him only a handful of times, and this is, there's so much, I don't even know where to begin.
There's so many red flags.
So first of all, I think this is boyfriend sickness. And one thing I'll say, like right when in the beginning of the write-in was like, she said, oh, she's the life of the party, she's so fun. And sometimes like those people can be a little impulsive, right? Because they're like, they love the high impact, the that rush of energy. Like that's one thought I have. What else do I want to say? 24 is extremely young.
So young.
It's extremely young. And 3 months is extremely fast.
Do you even know his middle name?
You don't even know his middle name. I think like when you get a little bit older, like if she was I'm 31, if she's my age, like things tend to move a little faster just because you've been in relationships, you know what you're looking for. 24 to me is still an infant. Like I had no idea who I was at 24. I was still about to move 3 different cities, have a million different jobs. Like you're not even a fully formed human being until you're, I think, 26. So that is really concerning. And it's sad. And in these situations, it's so painful for the friend group because, you are not only worried for your friend, but you're also losing your friend.
Yeah.
Also, the fact that he doesn't have a job.
Very concerning.
Like, totally things are tough right now, but like, you would hope that someone would make sure that they are stable before. Like, it takes, in my mind, 2 people who are in a good place to form together to make a good, solid foundation for a marriage.
Yeah.
If they were just messing around, that's one thing. But if they are truly going into this thinking like this is going to be there forever, like, I don't know. There's a lot. There's a lot to unpack here.
Completely agree. Especially talking about a house and kids. Like my first thought too, unemployed, I'm like, okay, well, what does the ring even look like?
Yeah.
I'm a materialistic bitch sometimes.
No, but it's like, that definitely. And so wait, sorry. Is he living with her? She's living with her parents, this girl.
He lives she still lives at home with her parents, and
Yeah.
so does he. So I'm not sure if it's he's living with her or if he's just at home.
Either way, it's not giving maturity. It's not giving stability. The whole thing seems super impulsive. Also, like the trip, and like right when to me, it sounds like this guy might have some issues because, you know, why is he proposing so fast? Why is he, you know, like, I would love to know how old he is. It didn't say.
24.
Oh, he's 24
They
too.
met on Bumble.
Okay, they're both 24. Okay. Yeah, I mean, gosh, I know that some people meet their forever person that young, but none of the language, it wasn't like, wow, they're so perfect together, but I think they're a little young. It was like everything about this is screaming wrong, and also they're babies.
Well, and she's changing her whole personality. It sounds like she's really muting herself to fit him.
And that's what boyfriend sickness does, is it causes you to lie to your friends. And like the worst part of boyfriend sickness is that you genuinely think in your head like, oh, like my friends don't know the real him. No, your friends and your family always want the best for you. And that is one of the worst symptoms of boyfriend sickness is you get that twisted in your mind. You think they don't know him. They just want me back to my party days, like this and that. No. 9 times out of 10, your friends are simply concerned for you, and they miss you, and it's concerning. Like I always say to my followers, a boyfriend should either make your life not change at all or enhance it. Like that's the only two things. Like either he just slots right into your life and it's good, or he makes it even better. He doesn't make you lose friends. He doesn't make you do impulsive things. He doesn't try to get married in 3 months. Like this is all wrong.
Completely agree. Yeah. If you're listening, because I know this is a listener, write in, just send this episode to your friend maybe.
Yeah. Well, so sorry. We really didn't say what I tend to think that when someone you're friends with has a bad or a partner that you're concerned about, I think you have one shot is what I always tell people. Like, you know, sometimes people will give you a window and say, oh, what do you think of Bill or whatever, or you just kind of have to go for it. I do think in this case, because it's so severe, you are within your right to sit her down and say, listen, like, we're so happy if you're happy, but we just want you to know we feel this is so fast, and you know, we've noticed some changes around you. We want you to be happy. We love you so much, but we're just wondering, like, you know, have you thought this completely through?
Yeah. It reminds me of the show. Did you see Marriage or Mortgage on Netflix?
No. Oh my God. Do I need to watch?
It's really good. It's dramatic. It's with these 2 women in Nashville that like pick couples, and they go through looking at houses and looking at wedding venues. And at the end of the episode, they pick marriage or mortgage. And so there was this young couple. I think they were like 22, maybe not even done with college. One played basketball, one did something else.
Yeah.
And so they were picking. Their parents were either going to give them like $125,000. So it was like, it basically covered their down payment or their wedding. And these dummies, they both lived at home with their parents. They picked the wedding.
Yeah.
And after the wedding, they both went back to their parents' house, and that's where they both lived.
You're joking.
Married.
You're joking.
No. It was, I like literally wanted to just punch my TV off the wall. I was like, are you serious?
That's super frustrating.
Your parents were handing you a house.
Yeah. Life is short, but it's also long, and you got lots of time, girl. So if you're listening, please, August is very soon. Just have another thought before you go through that.
Yeah. Pump the brakes.